Good morning, teacher and classmate. Our group Quality Max will present the business simulation to final results, management simulator of a company that produces non-alcoholic beverage. The group is made up of Alania, Calixto, Sofia, Álvarez, Castro, Analí, Collachagua, Mayta, Melany, Llacas, Ferro, Miluska, Stefy, and the one that speak to them, Pacheco, Palero, Paula, Sther. The agenda of our presentation is as follows: a strategic plan, evolution of your strategy, sales of goods sold, profits and loss, 2022, 2025, real versus budget, evolution of our objectives and key results, profit and loss comparison, 2025, market share evolution, evolution of ROE, budget versus real, conclusion and recommendation, and meta-connection. Strategic plan. Our team chose the differentials strategy for these decisions, and this strategy focused on having products with great features, quality, technology, and high price, so that it is able to stand out significantly and provide added value against potential rivals in the market, but making our products unique and original. They are difficult to imitate and allow you to achieve a competitive advantage. In these 5 decisions, we noticed that there was no variation in our results that affect or change our strategy, but rather that there was increases in our prices for year to year, as can be seen in the following table from 2020 to 2025. Our average unit price were growing. Were of our products, which favors the company, and we are more than sure that the proposed strategy was fulfilled.
Describe the evolution of your strategy. One decision is secure the markets already positioned in Spain, France, and Portugal, so that the other companies that will enter Italy make their market share, and we take the opportunity to consolidate the Quality Max brand using the differentiation strategy. 2 decisions. It was designed to enter the Italy market, raise the price of 0.1 in the all markets, except for the use the result by 0.1 because Solid showed a significant decrease in this segment. On the other hand, we opened a factory in Morocco to supply our market. Their differentiation strategy had improved, so RD, innovation, gamma, technology, personnel, expense were increased by 30%, and the price was increasing by 0.2 per market because the brand had to show the quality in offered. Likewise, the prohibition of manufacturing from Morocco to Spain was for decision. It was planned to enter the Polish market in order to diversify our income. On the other hand, they wanted to improve the value of the brand and products that did not grow as expected, so the expenses were increased by 20% for marketing, R&D, innovation, technology, and one level of gamma in each product. That's like 115% for staff in the order decrease. 5 decisions. The differentiation strategy continues improving price by 0.3 more than the previous year in the all products and the market, except isotonic soft drinks for Italy and Poland and use, which increases by 0.4 euros more In the addition, personal marketing and rent expenses would improve to the guarantee the quality of the product we offer. In sales of goods sold, profit and loss. In the strategic plan, the progressive and the continuous income of the 4 years can be verified. Also, in the second period, the growth rate decreased, reaching and exceeding the predicted figures. Gross profit reached 201.84% to the command obtaining of more than 9 million. The increase considerable and the effect the contradiction of income and the 0.1 decrease in the stock drinks from all markets, which was quickly correct to continue growing. The net profit had a growth of 4,398%.
Well, now we're going to continue the evolution of our objectives and key results from 2020 to 2025. We set our objectives before we made our first decision, but after each year, our objectives changed. As you know, the first decision was based on 2020 results. We analyzed the simulator and we formulated the objective of increasing net profit for the year 2021. To achieve that objective, we need the key results. The first key result was to reduce our innovation expenses by 80%, to reduce our overheads by almost 1%, to reduce our financial expenses by 45%. For the year 2022, the objective was to enter a new market to sell our products. Our key results was to perform a market demand analysis, to perform a demand analysis by segments, and to evaluate the production capacity of our factories. For the year 2023, the objective was to build customer loyalty and increase the price of each of our products by 10% without affecting sales. The first was to increase our brand recognition, to increase the price of our products by 10%, to evaluate and compare the price of our competitors. For the year 2024, the objective was to increase our market share. Our key result was to increase our brand promotion by 60%, to double the amount allocated to innovation and to implement marketing action. And for final year 2025, our objective was to increase our sales by 20% and increase our product range. So our key result was to increase our production by 20%, to elevate our production capacity and to increase our product range to the top of our line. Well, about this profits and loss comparison from 2020 to 2025. As you can see, we have two graphs. The first one presents the comparison of the budget compared with the actual result of our income from the year 2020 to the year 2025. We have had no problems. The results are increasing and the actual result exceeds the budget ones. The second graph contains information on our expenses for each year. It turns out that our first decision caused our expenses to decrease by almost 10%, which was good. The following years show increasing numbers in actual results, even exceeding the budget numbers. And finally, the third graph shows the comparison of quality max budget and actual net profits. The first decision resulted in a huge increase in net profits, which was expected, but positive for the company. The second decision was made without all projections, which is why there was a decrease for almost 25%. After that decision, a study was made and we determined what was the decrease for the following years. That is why the graph shows an increase starting in 2022. Well, that's all for me. Now Sofia is going to explain to you what's next.
Calixto, and I am going to exhibit in the market share. Our market share in the graph has been decreasing according to the trend. And as we see in year 2020, we had a participation of 14.30%, and in year 21, 20.30%. In the year 22, 30.60%, and in the year 23, 0.10%. In the year 24, we dropped notably to 10%. This due bad decision, and the year 25, we went up to 11.90%, and this because we invest more in what marketing and lower some costs that we have. ROE, with reservoirs and ROE, we have the following conclusions. ROE compared to the two previous years, our return on equity in the year 2025 that considerably decreased by 0.1%. Allow is not a notable decision. It means that our ability to generate profits is decreasing. ROA compared the previous year return as is favored because it is excess 5%, which means the year 2025 quality max is profitable but not as comparable as 2000. ROS compared to previous year, our sales performance quality max has a growth of 1.07%. The ROS indicate the efficiency of your company to generate benefit from our income. The year 2025 is favorable since but they do not often the company in the production of main products and the effectiveness of the administration teams.
Conclusion and recommendation. Business simulator or business games are support tools in the learning process that allow the student to experiment in making decisions in the different activities of a company: production, finance, marketing, sales, training, distribution, logistics, management, brand, as well as experience a global vision of market. We have given the opportunity to participate through a set of decisions in the management process of a company, or a picture art of it without owning merchandise, processes, or risk or capital that could even of the company. The business simulator offers the opportunity to test and know a quick through a student's life, as well as to reinforce processes as important as the analysis of problems, understanding, reflection, decision making, and special working together. Metacognition. For the first decision or probability on a quick in 2020 as increased by 7.10%. That means that our ability to generate benefits in the opening of operation was since it was decided to consider if our markets are really to not generate net loss. For the second decision, our learning summary in that the return on equity in 2022 as decreased by 2%. This means that our ability to generate spending is low. That means made it no compared to the previous year. On the reason might be because the compete enter to make already stable. The third decision, the return on equity in 2023 as considered increased by 1.30%. That means that our ability to generate profits in increasing. The investment made as general no compared to the previous year. We have not reached the position we have in 2021, but if we have exceeded to the projection. The fourth decision, the return on equity in 2024 as considerable increased by 1.2%. That means that our ability to generate profit is increasing. The investment as general and now compared to the previous year, we have not reached that position we had in 2021, but we have exceeded the projection. Our return on us in February because 5%, which means that in the year 2024 quality maximum profit. The fifth decision or probability on equity
in 2025 as considerable decrease by 0.1%, and although it is not a notable discussion, it means that our ability to generate profits is decreasing because we have not reached the position we had in the years 2021, but we have exceeded the projection.